Sweet. Okay, so what we're doing tonight is I was late to stream. I apologise. I was an hour late. I had shit to do. I kind of got caught up and I still had to have a bath and get ready and all that good stuff, you know. So now I've done all that. We're going to do 2 to 3 hours of Final Fantasy VIII because why the fuck not? And I just wanted to revisit it because it's one that's been bugging me for many, many years based on the fact that Final Fantasy VII, I put over, I think, 100 and something hours into that game and pretty much finished it. Whereas Final Fantasy VIII, I took it to the wastelands where you get to drive around in the car, it would run out of gas and you'd have to refill it. That pissed me off mainly. And then I literally, because of that reason, dropped the game because I got stuck somewhere where my car wasn't running and I had no gas and I had to travel for mileage to get gas, and it was just like, no, I'm done, I'm leaving it. That was way back on the PlayStation 1, so to revisit it now, almost 20 years in its life. I think it came out in 1999, maybe, yeah, something like that. So we called it 2000, you know, we're now 2019. So hopefully I get a chance to relive it as it was before. I'm looking forward to playing the card games again. I'm looking forward to getting to the wasteland and seeing if I was, you know, just inexperienced or impatient, and this is the reason why I didn't finish it. I'm also looking forward to getting the summons, you know, your Shiva and your Odins and all the other good stuff. So I'm hoping it still lives up. I mean, the graphics, as you can see, the pre-rendered backgrounds are not holding up on the PC version in high res. But the characters, I mean, the characters look great, you know, the best they can actually look. But yeah, I think what I've done, I've started the game, I've literally saved at the first save point, I've gone into the classroom, I've spoke to the teacher, you then go down into the lift, and then this is where you come to, I think I've got to go to the front gate. Now tonight I am going to be trying to use a Xbox 360 controller. If that's not great compatibility or doesn't work well, I'm going to be switching it out for mouse and keyboard, and I'm hoping the controller holds up and works well. So far so good. Analog stick's working. X seems to be your active button to talk and to pick items up and all that good stuff. Aha, there we go. Now what this game did do that Final Fantasy didn't do is have animations in the pre-rendered backgrounds, and also the animations and pre-rendered backgrounds will go into cutscene randomly. You'll be like running down a hallway and all of a sudden the cutscene FMV will just take the camera panned off and show you something completely different to what you're actually expecting. Here we go, here we go. There's the Whammons. I believe she's my teacher. Yeah, so now we've done that, I think we have to go to the training area, and in the training area is where you get your first battles, and you first get your taste of a boss as well. I think that's for some sort of graduation that we're doing at the moment. This is like a Final Fantasy school for, I don't know what you'd call them, summoners or fighters, I don't know. Just to train your skills and make you better. Right, let's have a little butcher's round here. See, I thought you got in fights here, like random generated battles. Doesn't seem like it. It seems like I have to go through that door first, so I'm going to save before I do. Here we go. There we go. This is what the Drunken remembers. I remember the random generated battles. Lanky arm plants and stuff. Yeah, I remember this. First attack of the game. The sound effects bring it all back to you. The battle music, the victory music will be a flash back to the past. I still think the most iconic victory music is Final Fantasy VII victory tune. There you go. Put me asleep, so he's going to get free hit. Blah, blah. So he only hits for 18 there, so I'm not too panicky. I mean, I've got 400 to get through yet. The problem I'm worried about is, have I got enough healing potions? Am I going to get healer? I can't remember if I team up with anybody at this point. And am I going to die on the first tutorial battle? Because this is basically a tutorial, an introduction to the battle system. So I'm hoping I don't. there it is. Oh yeah, Dinosaur Tam. Dinosaur's actually quite hard to beat. That dinosaur looks wicked in high res. I don't know if it's coming across on the video as good or as the stream, but that looks amazing compared to what it used to look like on the PS1. That's got me really excited now because I'm going to be able to relive some of the old bad guys in beautiful high def. That looks amazing. I never played this on the PC. It was released on the PC around the time when I had a PC and a GeForce 880 or whatever it was, but I'd already played through it and I already didn't care for it anymore at that point. Shame, because it's worth a lot of money nowadays. Yeah, you're basically a VIP, so all VIPs can chat amongst themselves. You get some bonuses. I don't know what it was. I just thought, you know, you've been around long enough now to hang on, what's this? I don't need no checkup. How's the forehead? How about you check my other head? Oh yes, right. One of these dudes will play me for cards, won't they? Oh no, maybe not. You still haven't gone to the fire cabin. Are you just taking it easy? I don't know. I don't know. Well, take care. Any ideas where the fire cabin is, anyone? Oh, move, bitches. Get out of the way. Study number 41269, Drunken. Hey, hop. You're that problem child, yes. Yes, I am. Don't you have the final seed exam today? Ooh, I'm taking a seed exam. Are you making instructor Treppy? Who's the instructor? Where is he? What are you still doing here? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here. Who's this guy? My name is Jeff. Cafeteria's there. Or is that one a cafeteria? What's this one? Dormitory. That's where people sleep, isn't it? Yeah, this is just my bedroom. This is my room. Welcome to my room. Oh, Whammon's just turned up out of nowhere. Everyone's talking about the seed exam. I want to know where it is.
A few moments later.
Wow, Whammon's ready to go to the fire cabin. Yes! Don't tell me that was all I had to do. This map looks funky in high res. I don't remember it looking like this. Is that the fire cabin up there? Because there's a cave up here, isn't there? Pretty sure it is. Yes! Random generated battles. Here we go. Rat. That's what the PC's really improved, or looked a lot more impressive than the PS1 version, is the battles, you know. Not so much the main game where you're running around. It actually looks worse, I think. But the actual battles look a lot better. The character models and the monster models. Unfortunately, this is running at 1980 by fucking 1080 or some craziness like that, and it's still in this box. I can't seem to get rid of this little box. You can't stretch it out. Wait for the beats. Hey, you still thinking about doing reaction streams, watching shit on YouTube for fun? Yeah, I am, yeah. Cool the geesh. I'm pretty sure this is Efritz, is it? Efritz cave or castle? Yes. Select a time limit. Oh, what's a doable time limit for a 19-year-old playthrough? 20 minutes? Let's go 20 minutes. I think you get a different reward per time limit, and I just don't know how quick I'm going to get through this. I'm sure it's really easy to do 10 minutes. Oh, here we go. I remember this. This is quite punishing. Oh, random battle straight away out the gate. I remember this guy. All come flooding back now. What I don't remember how to do is how to do your perfect, when you have to press the button to get the perfect thing. I think it's on a summon. You have to like build it up. There we go. True. Okay. Screen. Wash. You know the. Oh. How are you going to give me a line of dialogue and then just cut it off? Yeah, this little motherfucker's elementalist. If you don't hit him with some ice or some water, then he, after you attack him a few times, he actually blows up, goes bigger and blows up and does hella damage. So if he's, I'm going to try it just by hitting him first. Whack. Yeah, see, he's messing with me, Thanks for the link, Kios, I appreciate that. I'll look into that when I go to bed tonight. When I retire. Here he goes. I thought he was going to do his big bomb thing that he does. You're usually the one cutting the dialogue. How does it feel like now, huh? Hey, if you lot said to me, don't cut no dialogue, then I wouldn't cut any dialogue. It's just, you've all been through these games just as much as me 90% of the time. So it's like, do you really want to sit through all that dialogue again? You know, the boys often choke on this test when I come with them. I guess my charm makes them nervous. She fancies herself a bit. What's in the glass? I've got London Dry Gin, which is, let's have a little look. That's 37.5%, so it's not the strongest gin you can get. And then I'm also mixing it with vodka WKD. So it's a bit of a strange one, that, but it goes really well, mate, really well. Ah, look at this lot. Surely it's better to run from this. Magic. Blizzard. That's right, it's multi-targeting Blizzard. If my eyes look bloodshot, it's not because I've drunk so much already, it's the fact that I got like loads of water and shower gels in my eyes before I started stream. So don't worry, I'm not completely hammered yet. Not even close. God, this mofo don't want to go down. Got to use magic in it. There doesn't seem to be a mana bar. Do we have mana in this game? Bosh. What I like as well is not only are the characters and enemies models in high res, also your magic powers are in high res, which means the summons will be in high res, and also any like fire and ice that you've evolved into the next stages. I think there's 2 or 3 stages to them, and then maybe an ultimate after that. They're all going to be high res. It's all going to look great. Happy days. And this is the PC version using an Xbox 360 controller, which I'm enjoying using. There's no drawback to using this Xbox 360 controller. It's working great. I'm just gonna like blizzard this guy right out of the scene. Bosh, get out of here. But I'll tell you what, enjoying it, like, you know, I just wanted to see if it would hold up 19 years later after I played it. I know the backgrounds and like this looks a bit shitty, but that's just this age. That's just this age, but the gameplay is still solid. Right, here we go. I can use Cure before I get into the boss battle now. Right, so magic. Cure. Cure is both, isn't it? Let's do that. I think Cure just does you and Cura does both. And then there's another one later on. One of the moves I really enjoyed back in the day was Regain. I don't know if this game has it, but I know that Final Fantasy VII had it, and it was one of the better moves to use because it just constantly be giving you health. So every time you could, just use Regain, use Haste, and then when you use Haste, you build up bar quicker. So you could use more Regain and more Cures. You seem confident enough? Oh yes! There he is. Oh, it's remix tune. I love the way they put his hair, like ginger hair, down by his pubic area. You can't see the man's schlong. If I make sound effects while I'm playing, I apologise. I'm just really getting excited. Right, I'm going to use Blizzard on his ass. Here we go. Out of here. Get out of here. 158. Oh, he's going to go ham. He's going to go ham. Okay, 300. Should I use Cure yet? Or should let's get down to 200, then use Cure, right? Shiva's coming in for a bit of whoopage. Come on, Shiva. Come on. Come at me, bro. No. Oh. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Not too much damage. Happy days. Here she comes in high-res glory. Oof. I still prefer Final Fantasy VII's Shiva, to be fair. Whip that bitch ass. Right. I'm going to go with this guy because I'm not too sure what he does. But I think it's worth a look. I don't remember ever using him, to be fair. The name don't ring any bells whatsoever. I think I love Shiva and I love E3, and I think I used them for the majority of the first part of the game. That's it, here she comes. Or he come, I'm not even sure. Let's see if I can remember it. Is it like a Banamut? I do remember it, I do remember it now. I didn't use it much, but I do remember it. Nice. That's pretty impressive actually, that's good. Only 90 damage though on this one. Is this not an awesome soundtrack coming in right now? I'm trying to think what it reminds me of. Still got 7 minutes on the clock. 7 minutes on the clock, that means we took about 12 minutes and that was my first one. So technically, if I were to go back and do it, we'd definitely do it under the 10 minutes. I didn't get any XP for that. Was that because it's a trial? Chiefs. Although I did receive an Ifrit card, which is one of the better cards in the game.
All the lights are passing by, and all my thoughts, they multiply. I see it flash before my eyes. I see the hope, the reasons why.